of Cosby.
That's big!
The premiere of Pearl.
That's really big!
CBS Big Comedy Monday premieres September 16th.
What are we going to do?
We are going to what? I'm going to jail.
I'm your replacement. I'm closing Chicago Hope.
The Emmy Award-winning Chicago Hope returns for an all-new season, CBS Monday.
On the next promised land.
This youth center is important to a lot of people. The town's going to suffer when it closes.
It's the electric company. They're shutting us down.
The kids here became family. And this center, our home.
What's going on?
The whole place is going to be leveled.
I don't believe this.
Come on, man, you're asking for trouble.
Freeze!
Gary Hobson was an ordinary man until an extraordinary gift came to his door.
What are you talking about here? A newspaper that tells the future?
And it will change his life.
You took the paper, you went to a betting parlor, you won money, and then you gave it away.
He'll find what it means to be a hero.
Anything can happen.
Early edition premieres Saturday, September 28th.
19 years ago, my father was shot right here in our family's grocery store. Fortunately, he lived. Fortunately, I remember. So when I was a deputy prosecutor, I sent a lot of violent criminals to prison. And in the state legislature, I saw to it that local law enforcement got $100 million to fight crime. Why are safe communities so important to me? Because I remember.
Paid for by Gary Locke for governor, Democrat.
Being a leader means guiding and showing the way. Jim Hutton has led a life of leadership, serving as a teacher of the law, a trial attorney, a business leader, a father, and even a coach.
I'm Jim Hutton. As a Superior Court judge, I'll put my experience to work for the people of the Yakima Valley.
Balanced leadership and experience, committed to justice. Jim Hutton is the best choice for Superior Court judge.
This Tuesday, be sure to vote, then watch KIMA News.
Tonight, CBS presents the first miniseries event of the season, based on the #1 bestseller, Steve Martini's Undue Influence. Brian Dennehy is attorney Paul Madriani. Having lost the wife he adored, he begins to fulfill a deathbed promise to help her sister win a bitter custody battle.
What does she want?
She wants her son, Jack. Were you sleeping with Mr. Vega while he was still married?
So what if we were?
Now, a family dispute becomes a city's most notorious murder.
I'll get you the best lawyer I can find.
You are my lawyer.
Involving a government agent.
What are you doing here? The Federal's involved in it? They've got you on videotape destroying the security camera.
I told you I didn't kill her.
An unthinkable crime.
Bomb was in the package.
And a conspiracy he must uncover to save his family.
I could go to the gas chamber.
Brian Dennehy, Patricia Richardson, Gene Smart, and Alan Rosenberg in a world premiere miniseries, Steve Martini's Undue Influence, next.
Has the highest ground clearance in its class. But more importantly, 1996's pickup truck of the year comes with 190 horses, all with big chips on their shoulders. Toyota Tacoma. You simply can't buy a more powerful compact truck.
Saw something at a grocery store, did not believe it. A couple of crackers, a little meat, cheese. They called it a lunch. It's not a lunch. Jim and Dean Tastefuls, that's a lunch. 2 hearty sandwiches, Oreo cookies, Fritos, corn chips. Tasty, full meals.
Introducing new improved Super Poligrip.
They've really improved the way that it holds.
New Super Poligrip has up to 30% more holding power.
It's new, it's improved, and it's the ultimate. Perhaps I'll start eating more apples.
If you suffer from heartburn, you have some new choices. But read the labels. They're not the same. This one says it prevents heartburn, and this one says it can relieve heartburn. But Pepcid AC says both. You can take Pepcid AC before a meal to prevent heartburn, or you can take it after dinner to relieve heartburn. And 12 hours later, it's still controlling acid, so you can sleep. Nothing lasts longer. Go ahead, read the labels. You can be heartburn-free with Pepcid AC.
Was I upset? Very. But I handled my thinning hair in a mature fashion. I put a hat on my head, ran to my sister and said, "Tell me this is not happening." She said some women do lose their hair, just like Aunt Beth. But now there's Rogaine. It goes to the root of your hair and for some people gets it to grow. And now you don't need a prescription to get it, so go get it. Rogaine's starting to work, and I'm thinking before long I can get rid of all these hats. Rogaine, medically proven to regrow hair.
You might expect a jewelry store to sell the most fine timepieces by Bulova, or a men's store to sell the most cotton twill trousers by Dockers, and you'd probably expect an athletic store to sell the most official NFL apparel. But it's JCPenney, the same store that sells the most Levi's jeans, the most Ultima II cosmetics, the most Worthington career wear. JCPenney, the name you trust for the most famous brands in America. Save on brand name shoes during our biggest shoe sale of the season.
Crispix for me? Thank you.
Elizabeth says Crispix won't get soggy in milk.
We'll see. Starts off crispy. So far, you're right, Elizabeth, but still crispy. Okay, but reality will soon set in.
Kellogg's Crispix cereal. Delicious corn and rice that stays crispy to the end.
Last bite, gonna be mushy, soggy. Hey, it's still crispy.
More Crispix, Daddy?
Thanks. You're a doll.
You too, Elizabeth.
It began as an idea over 140 years ago. An idea that a bank could make things easier for people. Through the years, that's just what we've done for our customers. And that's why today we offer you the freedom to bank where, when, and how you want to. In other words, banking on your terms. An easier way to bank is coming. And it's coming by Stagecoach. We're Wells Fargo.
Earn 30 minutes free calling from MCI when you watch your favorite CBS stars. Look for details of these magazines. Welcome home from CBS and MCI's Friends and Family free.
Two big season premieres. Lily Tomlin joins Murphy Brown. Now who's the boss?
I will shred you like Chinese chicken.
Oh, no, I really will.
And on the season premiere of Cybill, she's worked with some real hams.
He's got soul. He's charming.
But this one's a real babe.
Pigs are all men. On CBS Big Comedy Monday!
What if you got tomorrow's news delivered today?
What are you talking about here? A newspaper that tells the future?
What if a magical early edition came to your door?
26 on Apple Card.
It's Apple Card at the wire.
Would it change your life for the better?
I want you to take the winnings from today.
This is yours.
For Gary Hobson, the early edition comes every day.
What am I supposed to do with it?
You're supposed to do whatever you can.
Early edition, CBS Saturday, September 28th on America's Night of Television.
Catch Cosby.
We're really small up here.
Because we're doing big comedy.
Oh, on Monday.
Cruises start at just $5.98.
Before you color your hair, stop and think. What if you could protect your hair as you color? Now you can with Excellence Cream from L'Oreal. A nurturing cream rich in moisture. Excellence Cream protects your hair like no other. It doesn't drip and really covers gray. What I love is the color, the healthy feeling, like it's full of moisture.
Excellence Cream, the protective cream colorant from L'Oreal.
It's a cream. Think about it.
Can MasterCard help stop a thief? The answer lies in the tamper-resistant panel that MasterCard pioneered. It makes a stolen credit card practically useless. And your MasterCard even more secure. MasterCard, it's smart money.
She wanted to remember the love they shared for butter, but cholesterol took away their passion until...
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter. The taste you love without the cholesterol.
What a work of art. You know, heartburn medicines have been around for years. First came Tagamet, then Zantac, then Pepcid. But the newest, Axid, now in non-prescription strength as new Axid AR. The only one that says right on its labeling, for many, it can prevent heartburn completely. It's all right here. Tagamet HB, Zantac 75, and Pepcid AC don't say what Axid AR says. Complete prevention of heartburn. Now that's saying something. New Axid AR, proven it can prevent heartburn completely.
Steve Martini's Undue Influence will continue.
I'm going to jail.
I'm your replacement. I'm closing Chicago Hope.
The Emmy Award-winning Chicago Hope returns for an all-new season, CBS Monday. Tuesday, it's the Promised Land series premiere. A disillusioned coach
I can hardly wait to get out of here.
and an angry community. Can Gerald McCraney and his family help heal the wounds?
Somebody put a hand out to me and lifted me up. I just wanted to return the favor.
And give a man the courage to stay?
What you're after, it's here.
Promised Land series premiere, CBS Tuesday.
It's Seinfeld's Jason Alexander.
What are you, blind?
And he's falling hard for Fran.
Here you go, kid.
The Fran, don't throw the ball! The Nanny premieres on its new night, CBS Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Jim Waldo, and I want to be your governor.
Newspapers across the state urge you to vote for Jim Waldo because he's already solved some of our toughest problems on timber, fish, energy, water, and government reorganization. He's an experienced and proven problem solver.
I'm not a career politician. I'll do what needs to be done in Olympia and then come back home.
Vote for Jim Waldo.
Paid for by Waldo for Washington GOP.
I'm Doc Hastings. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's great to be back in the real Washington. And over half of your income goes to pay taxes. That's why we need tax relief.
That's right.
The whole idea of that is to give you more money, you know, so you can spend the way you see fit. This is Columbia Basin Paper and Supply, a business I was in for 30 years. My dad started 49 years ago.
An important principle of small business is to, if you make a commitment to a customer, you carry that through. This is the same thing that I've tried to do as a congressman, is to carry through when a constituent has asked me for help.
Any out and doubt in your mind, well, you got to go back there and finish the job.
Okay. I will.
We're here at Joyce's getting ready to start a coffee. The promises that I made as a candidate to reduce the size of the federal government, apply that test to the budget or to regulations, and we have made a profound step this first time, and that's why I'm running again in 1996 for your generation. Claire and I have been married for 29 years. We raised our 3 children here, and it's always nice to come home.
Our valley is a beautiful place. Sometimes, though, crime makes it ugly.
Victims, witnesses, and law enforcement must be treated with courtesy and respect. I'm Jim Hutton. As a Superior Court judge, I'll deliver swift justice and protect our citizens. The safety of our community depends on it.
Balanced leadership and experience, committed to justice. Jim Hutton is the best choice for Superior Court judge.
Mad About You, weeknights at 6:30 on KIMA TV 29.
Lysol spray, use number 86, that mysterious smell in the curtains. Use number 16, those foul bacteria left on the fridge. New crisp linen scent Lysol disinfectant spray. There's nothing this can't do.
Oh, Claire got the role of the spatula in the school play. Max's birthday with Mignar the Magician. Bingo at the Burrows.
Nothing says let's party like a Baskin-Robbins ice cream cake. They're cool, they're fun, they're really good.
This is about the biggest idea in business communication today. About simple being smart, less being more. About how your business can get local and long-distance calling, plus everything from paging to conferencing, global to cellular. The whole menu, soup to nuts. From one team on one bill. From the one and only company in America with the power to put it all together. Network MCI. That's how.
Here at Post, we figure we're a lot like the rest of you. We get up too early, we work a little too hard. Then we try to have something left for the really important stuff. So for us, Energy for Life isn't just a slogan for grape nuts, it's for real. Ray over there, he likes to remind us that a serving of grape nuts has about twice as many carbs as Wheaties, even if there is no famous athlete on the box. Everyone have their grape nuts today? Apparently not.
From an extraordinary place, an extraordinary coffee. With a gourmet taste, not a gourmet price. Yuban. 100% Colombian coffee. The richest coffee in the world. The price tamed. The spirit intact. Yuban.
Eddie Robinson, you're the winningest coach in college football.
Yep.
That must be why you've got that Whopper value meal since the Whopper beat the Big Mac 2-to-1 in taste test. Add some hot fries and a cold drink, and it's just $2.99 for the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
And Burger King is giving $1 million in scholarships to colleges, including historically black schools.
Yep.
So, you gonna let your guys break for a Whopper?
Break what?
The Burger King $2.99 Whopper value meal.
Steve Martini's Undue Influence will continue.
As mayor, some people said education wasn't my job. That's not my style. I stood up, brought people together, and we turned our schools around. As governor, I'll put responsibility back into schools. We can demand that students meet basic standards before they move to the next grade. And we can draw a line around schools to keep violence out. If anyone tells you standing up can't make a difference, send them to see me.
Paid for by Democrat Norm Rice for governor.
As mayor, some people said education wasn't my job. That's not my style. I stood up, brought people together, and we turned our schools around. As governor, I'll put responsibility back into schools. We can demand that students meet basic standards before they move to the next grade. And we can draw a line around schools to keep violence out. If anyone tells you standing up can't make a difference, send them to see me.
Paid for by Democrat Norm Rice for governor.
In education, this is the important place, a safe, challenging classroom. If we want to preserve our American way of life, this is where we have to make public education work, so our children will have hope and skills for their future. My name is Terry Bergeson, and I have devoted my life to children and their education. That's why I'm running for State Superintendent of Public Instruction, to make schools work for all our children.
Paid for by the Terry Bergeson campaign.
I'm Dorothy Broderick, candidate for Superior Court Judge. On Tuesday, September 17, you will make a choice. You've heard all the talk, you know the records. I've stated all during the campaign that soft judges make hardened criminals. We must have justice in sentencing. On Tuesday, you will make a judgment. Not the lawyers, not the press, you. For the first time in 12 years, a Yakima Superior Court judge is being challenged in an election. I respectfully ask for your vote for that position. Thank you.
On Election Day, first vote, then watch KIMA News.